Creepypasta monsters found on Roblox. There are many classic Roblox games that showcase some of the most well-known monsters of the internet, like for example, Slenderman. So the Slenderman is one of my favorite creepypasta stories. It details a story about a mysterious entity that is both tall and thin. But what's also interesting about this creature is that it's always wearing a black suit and has no face. Yeah, so this is one of the Roblox games right here where we have to find 8 pages. This one here says, "Don't look at him." Oh, where is he? Where is he? Is he over here? Oh, I think he's gone. Yeah, so the Slenderman typically stalks their victims in the forest, abandoned factories, or anywhere else where the person may be isolated from others. Let's see, is there anything else around here? Oh, there's a generator I can activate. Okay. Oh, where is he? Oh, he's right there. No, don't look at him, don't look at him. No, stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, he also has the ability to teleport everywhere and just always leaves this impression like you're being watched because, yeah, you literally are. All right, here's another page I found. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him, see what happens when we, if he gets too close to us. Oh, we just died. Yeah, there's a ton of different games based around Slenderman. And Slenderman was originally created during a Photoshop contest where you're literally supposed to make something creepy. And this was the original picture of Slenderman. Yeah, you can kind of see him off in the distance there, but even after this image, more and more started appearing where it'd be these normal looking photos, but then in the background, you'd notice the Slenderman just watching and waiting. Yeah, and then some time later, there'd be this whole Slenderman series by Marble Hornets, where, yeah, it'd be this whole documentary series about a person capturing their footage of the Slenderman. Yeah, no, these tapes would actually be very haunting of just, this tall, creepy figure with no face watching and preying on its victims. Like, look at this video here. You see that? They don't even notice that he's right there. Dude, that is creepy. Jeff the Killer. Alright, I feel like I gotta go into this one next, just because of how popular he is all over Roblox. Like, even to this day, pretty much everybody knows about him. Yeah, it's this guy right here with the creepy face and everything. Yeah, that's Jeff. And I think the other one is Jane the Killer over there. She looks like she doesn't have any eyes there. But what you notice about Jeff and all these different Roblox games is he has a pale white face, a creepy smile, and strange looking eyes. Well, that's because all of them are based off of this iconic photo right here, which honestly to this day still gives me the creeps. Like, I can't look at it for more than a few seconds. But now, as for Jeff's story and why he's like that, we're just gonna have Low Poly Pasta tell us this.
The bullies cornered the boy named Jeff and set him on fire.
Yep.
Later at the hospital, Jeff is awake, but different. Underneath the bandages, his new face was pale white and his lips bright red.
Yep, just like the image.
And laughing. Later that night, Jeff burnt his eyelids off and carved a smile into his cheeks.
Wait, really?
I tried to stop him, but they couldn't.
I didn't know about the eyelids.
Jeff's brother Lou had returned home from jail that night and was sleeping.
Oh, jeez. Lou? Lou's right there sleeping. And there's Jeff right there. Oh. Jeff? Oh, heck no. Yeah, I have the creepypasta right here. It says the reason why Jeff has that scar is so that now he can smile forever. So that's why he did that. And yeah, the whole story ends with Jeff telling his brother to just go to sleep. Yeah, and now what's crazy with both the Slenderman and Jeff the Killer is that there has been real life situations where people are trying to mimic events or do illegal things in the name of these creepypasta characters. Like, there's this stabbing and shooting in Urbana where I'm not going to go into full detail on the whole thing, but yeah, it is kind of dark. Downright even trying to copy the events with the whole mouth of Jeff the Killer. The Russian sleep experiment. This is another very popular creepypasta myth on Roblox, where commonly you will see this creepy creature right here, but what if I were to tell you that this creature is actually a human? Yeah, that's right. We'll talk about the creepypasta story in a bit, but pretty much this whole Roblox game is all about creating creepy experiments and just kind of seeing the effects of all that happen. Not gonna lie, it's honestly kind of morbid. Yeah, not sure what's going on in here, but just know there's some crazy experiments going on. Yeah, no, I could understand why this game constantly keeps getting banned. Alright. But now, what's the story actually about? Well, let's watch a summary of it.
During World War II, the Russians wanted to find a way to keep their soldiers awake longer. So they came up with this awful experiment where they took prisoners of war, put them in a gas chamber, and then exposed them to experimental drugs to see how long they could keep them awake for. The drugs seemed great. The first 4 days, the subjects were agitated, but were normal.
Yeah, so they're trying to keep him awake. They couldn't sleep at all.
And began acting extremely paranoid. On day 9, one of the subjects screamed for so long that he tore his vocal cord.
Oh geez, alright.
They started eating themselves. When they turned off the gas on day 15, all of the subjects began screaming in pain, begging for them to turn the gas back on. When they didn't, they all fell asleep and died.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it was. A whole experiment where they wanted to test subjects to stay up for as long as possible, but then bad things would happen. And the victims would end up looking like this. But now don't worry, this isn't actually a real image at all. No, this is actually a Halloween prop. This is literally it right here. Yeah, you could actually get this thing from Walmart if you really wanted to. It is kind of gross though, not gonna lie. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that this whole Russian sleep experiment was real, but no, it's not. It's literally just a creepypasta. Though I will say there probably were some real life crazy experiments during the war. Ben Drowned. So Ben Drowned is another one of my favorite creepypasta stories. It's based off of the Nintendo 64 game Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, which details the haunted cartridge of the Legend of Zelda video game. And as for Ben Drowned, it's this creepy statue right here. Yeah, just look at it. Yeah, it kind of looks fan-made or something, but this is actually a thing from the game itself. Is it following me? Oh, heck no. Oh, I didn't like that sound. Yeah, not gonna lie, the Roblox games are kind of goofy, but the story itself is actually quite terrifying. Yet, so the story goes is that this one guy went to a garage sale and found an old man selling a copy of Majora's Mask. The cartridge was scratched out and all it said was Ben. But yeah, when the guy went home and decided to play the game, he found a save file with the name Ben. The guy decided to ignore this and started playing a new file, but then he noticed creepy things started happening. Textures wouldn't load, a creepy statue would follow him around, but also strange noises would just play. Yet not only that, but when he decided to play Ben's file, things would be happening to Link, he'd be glitching out, the text wouldn't load properly either, and then characters would just randomly appear where they weren't supposed to. And when the person would try to interact with them, well, then this would happen. Yeah, as the guy decides to keep playing, more and more strange occurrences would happen, especially whenever this creepy statue would appear. It almost felt like the game was watching him, and that's because it was. Yeah, it was the Ben Drowned series that would inspire all these haunted games creepypastas, like for example SONIC.EXE, another very popular one on Roblox. Yeah, SONIC.EXE was an interesting one. Like, people even made a whole game based off the creepypasta. Yeah, no, that is too much for me. I think I actually played this game before. What is this? Oh.
Do you want to play with me?
No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, hide and seek, and then I think you play as Tails. Yeah, so everything is on fire. You're going around this haunted burning area, and then you get chased by SONIC.EXE. Run, Tails, run! No! Oh no, he's too slow. Can he like fly or something? Oh, now he's crying.
I will eat your heart.
Oh. Oh gosh. I don't remember that when I played it. Eyeless Jack. Some people put him up there with Jeff the Killer. He's got a pretty crazy origin story. Yet Jack was once a human, but then became a victim of a cult ritual. Now this ritual actually went wrong and something ended up possessing Jack, or he ended up transforming. But this would cause him to lose his eyes, making them just hollow sockets. But he'd also wear a blue mask as well as a dark hoodie to cover his full identity. Here, let's find out some more information about him.
At the age of 19, Jack Naris was once a normal human of American origin.
Yep.
Before he was used by a cult as a human sacrifice.
Yeah, this is what I said.
Involved the removal of his eyes and a liquid mixture of hot tar and blood being poured into his sockets.
Okay, I didn't know about that part.
The sacrifice failed, however, resulting in the ritual accidentally turning Jack into the eldritch kidney-eating monster.
Eldritch kidney-eating monster?
The Slavic deity of Chernobog now uses Jack's body as a vessel, carrying out surgical procedures on unsuspecting humans in order to satisfy its obsessive hunger.
Oh, okay.
Years after Chernobog's summoning, in the original story, a man named Mitch moves in with his brother Edwin after his house is foreclosed.
Okay.
A week later, Mitch wakes up with a large gash on his cheek.
Oh.
After going to the hospital, the doctor reveals that Mitch's left kidney had been surgically removed overnight.
But that's what Eyeless Jack does?
Around midnight that night, Mitch wakes to see Eyeless Jack over his bed, wearing a blue mask with black liquid dripping from empty eye sockets behind the mask.
Oh, jeez.
Mitch manages to grab his camera and take a picture before Jack attacks.
Oh, that's the picture.
It is revealed to him that Edwin had been killed the previous night. Mitch sees Edwin's corpse and a small object lying next to it.
Oh, jeez.
It is his kidney with a bite taken out of it, covered in a black substance.
Oh, dear.
Technically, Jack is no longer human as his body has decayed.
Yeah, so he's just like a possessed demon at this rate now.
Acts. This also means that Jack can no longer age or succumb to any illness of disease, making him immortal.
Sounds even more powerful than Jeff the Killer. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know too much about Eyeless Jack. That is interesting that he is a kidney-eating monster. Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. Alright, but now the most popular creepypasta game that's still played to this day is the Rake. So what I know about the Rake is that it's like a pale humanoid creature. It's based off of this picture right here. Yeah, he typically crawls on all fours, is extremely thin. Oh gosh, it's nighttime. So we have to survive the night here. Oh boy. Or what is this thing? I heard a strange noise. I keep hearing it. I don't like it. Hello? Can I come in here? Oh, is there somebody in there? Oh, hey. Thanks, Goku. Oh, you helped me out, man. Woo. He's out there. I'm hearing some sniffing sounds. Where are you at? Or no, I'm actually curious. I'm going out there. All right, it's not so dangerous. Where is it? Ah, please stop. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos about the Rake. A lot of people think that it's real.
A man in North Carolina was driving home late at night when he saw what looked like someone injured on the road.
Okay.
He called 911, but while still on the phone, something started hopping in the back of his truck.
Yeah, there
Suddenly,
it is.
He shouted,
That's not human!
Oh.
That's not human!
Oh, that's creepy. Okay.
The creature was described as a 7-foot skeleton-like figure with black eyes.
Uh-huh.
Even the sheriff's office confirmed the story, saying the truck bed had fresh claw-like scratches, proof that something had been there. And with all this happening in September, people are saying we might be cooked.
Wait, no, we're cooked? Uh-oh. Yeah, no, there's a ton of these different Rake videos. Again, it all started off on a creepypasta. But yeah, what's your favorite creepypasta story? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.